Hello, people. Guess what? It's that time again. 8:42 p.m. 6/30/2017. And, the day is draining out of the sky. Go figure. I wanted to tell you something. I saw an ad on TV the other day. Okay, for this Carvana. Well, I had to get up and come back here and Google. Let's find it, right? And I found a vehicle. I thought, oh, okay. And they deliver. You know, no dealer fee. That's a big deal with them. Well, actually, I found 2 of them and shot them to my son, who told me I'll do some research. Okay. So, I went over here. I'll show you the vehicle. Or vehicle unavailable. And still take a look. Anyway, he did do the research, because we had a phone call and some texts today. He says, for one thing, it's too low. Well, I have a pickup truck now, and with this bad leg, I have to grab onto the steering wheel and hoist myself up. Well, I'm not sure which one he researched, but let me tell you what he said, okay? Scroll up here. And he didn't know what elope meant, because I asked him if they had eloped, and he giggles and says, LOL. No, it's not supposed to be till September when they get married. Okay, says too low, a pothole would ruin your day, and they want too much by $4 grand. Something 4-wheel drive and will last. So I give them a thumb up. Because they've got 2 vehicles down right now. And his soon-to-be brother-in-law, Buddy, Steve, is going to take a look at them tomorrow so they can get back to work on the house in Sedalia that they had been refabbing. So we can get it on the market, get it sold. He and I own that house. He owns half, I own half. That's what my dad wanted, that's what my dad got. Okay, he sold it to me for $1. Alright, and did all the transfers and blah blah whatever. So, then I had him put on, well, he signed on to this house with me. Because if people, you know, they can get into those data banks, I've been into them myself. Who's a single woman? And right there's where they live. Possibly their phone number too. So, yeah. He and I also own this one. Okay? And he knows he's welcome in my home. Social services can kiss my feet. That social worker back there in in the 90s, let's put it that way. Late 80s and 90s. They put us through hell for a bunch of years. Her son ended up getting busted for selling cocaine. This is what gets me, okay? Here's the scenario. She'd present herself as this wonderful, all-knowing, perfect mother who can come into my home and whoever else's home, judge them, tell them how to live, but meanwhile, back at the not-so-happy place called her house, her kids have gone berserk. They're totally out of control. Who's telling her what she needs, huh? While she's busying herself telling everybody else what they needed, right? So it's kind of poetic justice for me to have found that article. And I've written her a couple times, and after the last time I wrote her, because I found out she was a counselor over at the old high school, which is now the middle school, or it's now, I don't know now. They built a new high school, I guess. But anyhow, she ended up changing her email address. She totally will not discuss it, which thoroughly disgusts me because I wanted nothing but a few honest answers. Do you blame me? Even though it was all that time ago. You'd think that they'd want to unburden their soul. Or is it that they realize they don't really have a soul anymore? They sold it for some bonus points and end of year, whatever you call it. Okay? And she didn't even have to be that way. Because her husband and my dad worked at the same exact place. The U.S. Post Office. Yeah. So there you go. Make what you want to out of this Carvana.com. But my son, he wouldn't go for this because that's highly overpriced. He said you can get these Fiestas, Ford Fiestas, for like $7,000 brand new. And I forgot, but later he told me too, they have some serious factory issues. One was transmission. I believe the other was the motor. And there was the third thing too, I forgot what it was. But that's what his research taught him. Okay, thanks for watching.